Welcome back. Well, now we'll be joined by Lulu Mnguni, who is the South African High Commissioner to Nigeria. He joins us via phone this morning. Morning, and thank you for joining us. Could you start by telling us why is the President of South Africa in Nigeria?
Hello?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Good morning.
Morning. Could you start by telling us what is the essence of the South African President's visit to the country?
No, I can't hear you. Can you come again? I can't hear you. Sorry.
All right. Could you tell us the essence of South Africa's President's visit to Nigeria?
Well, President Zuma was invited to Nigeria by President Muhammadu Buhari. So he has come here and then to meet with his counterparts to reflect on the state of the relations between the two countries and see as to how they can escalate these relations to a higher level. And also to reflect on what the kind of relationship they can present to the continent, making sure that this also advances the interests of our people in the continent.
Well, one of the matters that have popped up, in the public opinion out there is the impression and the treatment that South Africa gives Nigeria. Many are looking to see if that will improve upon this visit. Do you see that happening?
Well, I would say that now, it's a relationship, a time-tested relationship, which we always strive towards improving and, of course, taking it to a higher level, because this will be to the advantage of our people. And I'm sure that now, after this visit, relations will be taken to a higher level. And as you have heard, we have also appealed to our people to engage in people-to-people relations. And, of course, we will consciously try also to encourage this. And also, we will want to make sure that now our younger generation, who had no privilege of knowing how we have been working together with Nigeria, sharing trenches in advancing our struggle against apartheid and colonialism, that they come to know about it. Then this will create continuity even to a younger generation, and so that now when they take this history into their hands, they are able to escalate it to a higher level. So we hope that now, after this visit, there will still be better, relations between our two countries, even higher than we have them now.
Now, people will say, of course, we've been seeing some excerpts from the conversation that President Zuma and President Muhammadu Buhari have been having in terms of negotiation of the fine imposed on one of South Africa's companies in Nigeria, and also Nigerian money being held in South Africa. Would you say that these are some of the reasons why the South African president is in Nigeria?
No. All other things are located within the relations we have with Nigeria. Those issues might have formed part of the tete-a-tete, but I'm not sure. But all I say, we are trying to improve the relations between our two countries, and this obviously means that even those irritances, as we heard that the presidents were talking about, irritances that exist that would sort of sometimes impact negatively on our relations. But the main thing is that we wanted to improve our relations with Nigeria, and Nigeria wants to improve relations with us so that then we can service the interests of our people better, because we see ourselves, our interests as being symbiotic.
Of course, relationships can always be solidified, improved upon, but some people will say that things have been frosty a little in recent times. Would you agree with that perspective?
Can you come again?
Relations can be improved upon, but some people will say that things have been frosty in recent times. Would you say that that is the case? Would you agree with those people?
I don't understand. I don't hear you. You say that the relations are what is sham or
frosty, not so smooth in recent times. Would you agree with those people who say so?
Well, you keep on improving. When you say you're improving, it's because they have not reached the level you want. And it is normal for relationships to have the ups and downs. But we still want to maintain that relations between ourselves and Nigeria are in good conditions. But that does not mean that we are not going to improve them. We are going to work hard because we view Nigeria as our strategic partners.
So what is that level? Just a moment. What was that level that you would say that both countries are looking at least from the South African perspective?
We have to show that we want to improve the relations. The two presidents have agreed that the Binational Commission, which of course is responsible for making sure that now our agreements come to impact on the quality of life of our people. We say that now, since it was being headed by the vice president and the deputy president of both Nigeria and South Africa, now will be headed by the two heads of state. In that this will assist in making sure that now our relations are escalated to a higher level. And that, of course, the service to the interests of our people is also ensure that it results in excellent outcomes.
Well,
we also want to make sure that now our provision of leadership to the continent also impacts positively and takes Africa to its highest level, to the continent, to its regeneration. That is what we are saying.
Well, Your Excellency, some of the key areas that Nigerians are looking to see this relationship improved evidently is one, they talk about the way Nigerians are treated when to go to get South African visa. They talk about how Nigerians are treated in South Africa, and then they talk about how South African companies also treat customers here in Nigeria. Will this visit have direct impact or improve the relations in those key areas?
Look, relations will always have their downs and ups. But South Africans could also have raised their concerns. Just as Nigerians have raised their concerns, our responsibility is to make sure that we minimize tensions and, of course, make sure that now relations become better between the two countries. And with regard to visas, we are trying our best. For instance, now we are talking to our Minister of Home Affairs that with regard to business visas, business people now will be able to qualify for 3 up to 10 years long-term visas. So these are improvements we are bringing. We never say that now we are perfect in that area. We are trying our best. There's no one can say he or she has ever come to me, for instance, say, Ambassador, can you assist me? We have this point we have submitted and nothing is happening. We always intervene and make sure that we assist. We talk to our staff and say that now, please make sure that now you will become helpful to our Nigerian friends, because we cannot afford to impact negatively on these relations, So we are trying our best. And of course, that's why we even said that now, even with regard to how Nigerians and South Africa now, we need to make sure that they understand the history of our two countries, where we come from as one people, so that now they can also take continuity in this. That is what we are saying. We do not claim that things are perfect, and Nigerians also cannot claim on their side that they are perfect. But we say, let's work together, let's rally together to build good relations, and this will be to the benefit of our people and to the benefit of our continent.
All right, Your Excellency Lulu Mnguni, South African High Commissioner to Nigeria, thank you for talking to us today.